everybody, I am here for day 2. I'm trying a little bit different of a camera angle. Hopefully you'll still be able to hear me, but I just wanted you to be able to kind of see what I'm doing a little bit more. So I'm hoping that this is a little better. I would love your feedback on whether it is or not. So if you want to post that, that would be great. Plus you get to see a little bit more of my chaos here. I'm just noticing. Let's at least close this. All right, so today we're going to do breakfast for lunch. And you know, the way I kind of started to look at it is they sell breakfast for lunch at school, so why can't I do it here? And then at least I know the quality of the ingredients that they're getting and what you know, they're going to kind of have each day. So what I love to always have for options for my kids are the mini frozen waffles. They're super cute. I'm going to walk them over here. The mini frozen waffles, the mini pancakes, and I buy the whole grain whenever possible, and then the mini whole wheat bagels. So I asked my kids what they wanted yesterday, and one wanted mini pancakes and one wanted bagel. So what I've got here is just their sandwich containers, and I like to use the reusable ones just because it makes less waste. You know, it's no big deal. They put it back in their lunchbox and you wash it out. So for my daughter, I'm going to put the bagel in. And for her, in order to eat a plain bagel, you can either do a little container of cream cheese, or she likes peanut butter. So I thought I grabbed a spoon to get peanut butter. Let me grab a spoon. Oh, I did. So I'll just put peanut butter into this little container. And so what she'll do then is just take her little bagel out and dip it in the peanut butter. And she absolutely loves that as an option. I think she also likes to have the peanut butter with her because she uses it for her apple. So we've got peanut butter. Yummy. Okay. So that's Natalie's kind of main course, her peanut butter and her bagel. Again, as many little containers as you can get for your kids. They just think they're fun. So what I do next with Thomas is I do microwave the pancakes, even though obviously they're not going to stay hot. It just takes some of that moisture out that comes from being frozen. I'm going to fill his little container with syrup, and he can just dip his pancakes right into the syrup tomorrow. So he's got that. Now, I always give them the option of something dairy. So, and I forgot to ask them this, so I will find out, but they'll each either get a yogurt, and I buy plain yogurt, and I'll share a little bit more with what I do with yogurt later in the week. I'm going to do a yogurt parfait for you guys. But they can either have a yogurt, a cheese stick, which they'll probably both choose cheese stick, and or they can buy milk. So that kind of gives them that little bit. Now, I promised to share with you guys what I do with apples. So how many times have you watched your kid eat an apple, and you watch them eat it, and they hand it back to you, or they put it in the trash can, and like half the apple is still on the outside of the core? It's so wasteful, it drives me crazy. So I have found when I slice apples for my kids, they tend to eat all the slices, and trust me, I slice right down to the core for them. So what I found is, and you can do this if you're doing, you know, a fruit tray, anything. So right when I start making lunch, and I did this ahead of time, I'll just really quickly slice up their apple, fill a bowl, and I would say it's probably 3 to 4 cups of water, and then lemon juice. So just slice the apple up, put the lemon juice right in with it, and I just let it soak like 4 or 5 minutes, however long it takes me to kind of make the rest of their lunches. I will take the time, you know, let that happen. Then I just typically dump it out in my sink, in the strainer, and then I put the apples in an airtight container. And let me tell you, they do not brown. So the kids actually eat them, and I can slice them up ahead of time. You always wonder, I always wondered what I looked like on the McDonald's apples, why the ingredients weren't just apple. And it's because they basically just have soaked them. Now, I'm sure that they're not using just plain water in lemon concentrate, although maybe they are. But I know that when I'm giving my kids their apple slices, that's exactly what they're getting. And it's just a way to keep them fresh and, you know, for your kids to eat them. And then the very last thing that will go in their lunches, I'm going to go out on a limb just because I want to be done packing for tomorrow. I'm going to stick a cheese stick in each of their lunches. But the last thing that goes in is always the notes. And I shared with you guys last night just a little template of notes that you can print. But what I do each and every day is just take a napkin, and I just take a Sharpie and I write a really quick note on it. My daughter, I can write more because she can read more. My son, I just do like a big X and an O or a heart, or I'll say, I love you, Thomas. And it just makes me feel like during the day, they're getting that bright little, you know, lovey from mommy. So hopefully you guys like these breakfasts for lunch options. And feel free to let me know if you have any questions. Tomorrow, I'm trying to think. Maybe tomorrow we'll do, let's do pizza tomorrow. So we'll do make your own pizzas, one of my kids' favorites, super easy. And I think I'll do the fruit skewers tomorrow too. So super cute options, awesome way to present, have lots of color in their lunch, gives them a little something to do so they feel like they're making their lunch. So tomorrow will be another great day. And hopefully you got everything in for your contest for today. All right? Talk to you soon. Until I see you again, I wish you strength on the inside and the out. Bye-bye.